generally. And what do you think about Inferno between these two?
For Dust 2, I just wanted to bring up before that I kind of like the map, actually. I think it shows how good some IGLs are at mid-round calling. I think that's really underrated for how important that is on that map, because oftentimes you will find a pick towards long, a pick towards cat, a pick towards B, even, or mid, and the IGL needs to read that instantly and say, okay, actually, Crucial might pull
Crucial next level, that dude.
Yeah, that was really impressive. And now Rainwaker's a little bit scared, you can tell. I think at this point, the guy that backs up usually loses those things, actually. That just feels like the consistent factor, but good attempt from Crucial there, almost. His team's going to be telling him NT right there. But yeah, but with Inferno, it's a little bit more set. It's more like you throw your map control this way, you throw your map control that way, and then sometimes nothing even happens. Like, you'll just make the CTs back up. And that's where sometimes you just either have to exec, or sometimes IGLs maybe even overcall. But I think the last time I saw Endpoint play Inferno, they didn't overcall, which was really refreshing. So I think they have a good shot at this one, as they look pretty darn good on their T side of Dust 2.
By overcalling, do you mean like how Alexi B will send his team to A, then to B, then back to A, then back to B?
Yeah, but for Alexi B, it works.
Yeah, it's not overcalling for Alexi B. Look, there's a few in-game leaders in the world who they'll overcall. Let's not beat around the bush. They'll overcall, but they'll do it right. They'll make it work.
Yeah.
Pronax was one of those back in the day.
At times. Thankfully, his team was so good a lot of the time that they didn't have to do too much crazy stuff. A lot of times they just kind of ran with what they got.
And we'll see. Kill.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll see who is able to run away with this pistol round here. Just one set of utility on the side of Endpoint. Smoke, flash, usually going to actually indicate an A play. Usually you want just maybe sometimes a nade actually for B things. Just a nade up to car, and it looks like it will be kind of an alt mid to mid little play here. I'm not sure where Mighty Max's smoke is going to go just yet. In fact, it might just be kind of an audio cue, but we'll see how this turns out.
Mighty Max, ooh, good nade going through, does actually bring them all down fairly large amount. Dennis Law trying to take advantage of that is unsuccessful in finding any bullets at all. Shot into the bodies of the terrorist side. Dennis Law, though, has been brought down. Crucial to do the honors for that. Rainwaker, in the meanwhile, he is listening to Mighty Max's footsteps from inside the smoke. He jumps up and is very quickly brought down. Robin to do the honors over there. SKADE, I wouldn't even mind it if you saved these three armors.
I think they'll still attempt it. Maybe they'll look for some kills here. It's always weird to give up a pistol round no matter what. It's very much a big question mark, but they might do exactly what you said. They couldn't find anything too quickly. They are looking for some late round exits, it looks like, actually. That's what they're trying to find. They're trying to look for a little bit of damage here. Maybe the thing is, this doesn't really accomplish much, just pushing them back onto the bomb site. Maybe they'll lose some armor here or there, but for the most part, Endpoint won, so you probably want some kills, but they actually do save their armor. So they do, in fact, keep that into the next round. That's kind of a cool way to play it, but man,
they
pistol
can get
rounds...
an MP9 in some utility.
Yeah, the thing with pistol rounds is just they're so random at times that sometimes the players just miss on you, and you can actually pull off amazing retakes like that. But you're right, that was a little bit much for them. A 5v3 with no utility or a kit. They didn't even have the positions or time to probably win that. But
well, I mean, one thing that I will give them props for is that the $300 you get going into the next round can be pretty big. But when you have full armor, then you're talking about the trade-off, because you always force buy after you lose a pistol round these days anyway. Like, it's just a thing. You're going to force buy. You may as well have the armor for it. That's kind of where I fall down on it. If you're not going to be force buying, okay, then go for the money. I don't mind that. That's okay.
Ooh, block smoke.
Smoke block. Interesting. That just means that Spellon is going to have a slightly easier time getting some kills if they want to get past. Plus, actually, Mighty Max can't use the Molotov to flush out Rainwaker. So This could be troubling. A flashbang comes through. Rainwaker will dodge it. Easy does it. And now comes out the Molotov. They had to wait a while longer. Rainwaker even gets a kill on the way out. That's very well done, giving SKADE an excellent chance of coming back into this. Rocking is the 5-7. He's actually on the B side, so you've got two pharmacists here. This could be big, Maui. Terrell is moving in as well. The AK-47 making a quick play is incredibly necessary. Spellin has been smoked off, and that smoke actually works against them. They might not realize it, but there's a perfect crossfire over here. Spellin gets 2 kills over there. Dennis Law chimes in as well. Now Rocking is rotating over. Spellin just needs to get 1 body shot so that Rocking can have a slightly easier time, but even so, it's very doable. 15 seconds on the clock. Rocking has moved through. The smoke will not be there. Thomas doesn't have one to refresh, but he will save the day just barely.
That was a full investment for SKADE, though, and it's very close attempt for them. Unfortunate that Dennis Law couldn't come up with anything there. If he found a body shot and a leg shot, maybe, you know, any damage that could have been a very close round would have given his teammate a little bit more confidence on that peak there. But not able to do so, and with it, Endpoint have a chance to farm up a lot of cash. But the Deagles from SKADE have been pretty good today thus far, and we'll see if they're able to accomplish anything here, because they are playing what looks to be a 3-player... Oh, it's not quite 3 porch, but 2 players on porch, and Thomas is the entry frag scout towards the side of the map. He does spot one off towards B, towards CT spawn right there, and now it looks like it will be, in fact, a bracket take, a molly on the balcony there to try to flush anybody off, but actually that did not go far enough there, and in turn, SKADE will back off their angles and play a crossfire between the mini pit and the site.
For real? Oh, Dennis actually juggling things out. Almost had a chance to get a quick fetish wave shot on Robin, but it's Dennis to come in and take down Crucial instead. Rainwaker misses some shots, otherwise that could have been an interesting scenario to find yourselves in. Rafter as well, not really doing any damage, and it's Surreal to start picking things apart. Rocking finds one, but at the end of it all, it is just a couple of AK kills, a few MAC 10 kills, and money taken forward from Endpoint. Spellin, gonna get anything done here? He's got the angle, he's got a shot. Robin's down, that's not bad. Does at the very least hamstring their money somewhat, moving to the next one, even if Thomas's kill brings it all the way back. He's got $8K, never mind, nothing has been hamstrung. He can drop for 2 teammates.
Yeah, and that's good damage inflicted. So Endpoint, with only 2 players alive, they were thinking about taking that MAC 10 into this round. Actually, in fact, they will. Thomas will be the one to use it. He seems pretty comfortable on the weapon, but it's always interesting when your star fragger is relegated to an SMG as opposed to someone like, you know, say Mighty Max. And well, maybe it works out a little nicely because Thomas is instantly deleted off the server and they can just forget about that MAC 10 entirely.
I'm surprised to see Robin isn't the one trying to entry frag more. He was very good with it last week, but maybe they've changed up some roles. Maybe he's just not feeling it, something of those lines. Now, though, it should be him as he's taking at an interesting angle. Robin with the spray, Rocking is down, and there goes Surreal across to his library. They can take control of his CT if they want to, but Rafter's actually found Robin instead. So it's a 2v3 with Crucial having an AWP. Surreal has to make the move.
The bomb, though, is so far away from them at this point, and the peek comes out. Oh, a nice peek, actually, from Crucial. Makes Dennis Law miss that one. Surreal, he still wants to push towards this bomb site. The molly will force Dennis Law back, and as Surreal pushes towards the site, he will isolate them with a smoke here, but that's a great peek from Dennis Law right there. That was such a precise precision peek, and I don't think Crucial will be able to say the same. Spellin will find him, and the first round on the board for SKADE. Reminder that this is, in fact, their map pick, so they should have a fighting chance into this game, unlike what the second half of Dust 2 looked like, and that is the case. Dennis Law looking very well-versed on the map, and Endpoint getting stopped right in their tracks.
Endpoint. have given Surreal an AK-47, but that AK is out of his hands already. Rainwaker getting aggressive nicely towards second mid will take him down. 3 for 1, and Endpoint might very quickly be letting it become 2. Rob, unfortunately, does salvage the AK, but you're still in a very precarious position. Unless they can do what NeoFranks did in yesterday's matches, where he would just be given a hero AK and very much be the hero. Let's see what they can do. Endpoint have to get a bomb plant over here at the very least. They'd like to win the round, obviously, but wouldn't be all. Surprisingly enough, SKADE has not aggressed in mid or gotten any information, so they might be caught off guard by this.
The exec will come in here. They have 2 smokes, so likely to see 1 coffins, 1 CT. They have 2 Molotovs as well. 1 will be heading out to Emo. That will get Spellin out of his position here. He has to play now around the pillar. Robin, though, getting caught on the half wall there, and Spellin will be able to take advantage of that completely. Just Mighty Max remains with the Tech 9. It's been buffed. It's a strong gun, but it's not strong enough here, as SKADE are able to pick up yet another round off of a force buy on the side of Endpoint.
Well, Vellum's AWP has been notoriously effective at times, but what I'm interested to see is when will Rainwaker stop moving? He should be able to get a lot of money at the very least with the MP9. So there goes that. Finds a bomb as well. So that's round pretty much gone. They shouldn't be expecting any damage to be dealt onto the CT side either. Very effective anti-eco round from SKADE.
Clean one, and it's going to afford Rainwaker a little bit of confidence, which is scary if you are Endpoint, because Rainwaker was quite quiet on the well, pretty much everybody actually was pretty quiet on the T side of Dust 2, and he is not a player you want to get rolling, because Dennis Law, he's continued his performance throughout the day. He has looked like a bona fide star for this SKADE team, but the other star, Rainwaker, has not been too impressive. But now he has confidence, and that is exactly why it's scary, because he's now in the faces of this crucial player, and he won't find the kill there. So it's a 4v4 off of some chaotic beginnings.
Crucial, getting aggressive. He saw the shadow and thought he would be able to bring him down, but Dennis Law decided not to peek until a bit later on. I like the double molly actually coming through towards A shot to completely clear out early on. It makes it so that if there was anyone getting aggressive or having to run away, they can't just walk out, so they would know the positioning. Now they know Dennis Law is here. They saw him earlier, but they're dry peeking him, and Crucial will fall as a result of that. 3v4. Dennis Law repositions, taking control of short. You'll have to see it. Mighty Max has seen it though. And in they go towards the trap of the CTs. Mid can still be regained, but they do not want to do so. Dennis Law peeks in. Surreal finally brings the man down, but it's still a 2v3. A very difficult situation. Rocking to take away Mighty Max's life, and SKADE have found themselves the advantage in the round, and it seems like in the score as well. But Surreal might have something to say about it. One more kill from him. 20 seconds on the clock. He doesn't have the bomb, so they know they have to... Oh, no, never mind. Surreal. He's got the bomb as well now. Spellin. He's coming in from the B side, so Surreal has an idea of where he should be. Spellin, if he gets aggressive over here, he's not going to be able to do much. Surreal doesn't have HP, but he could just get the straight headshot. He's so good with these angles, but he looks the wrong way. And it will be the 4th for SKADE, but a lot of damage done. Surreal bringing it very, very close.
Yeah, it's not the result that Endpoint wanted in that round to lose it, but it does actually set them up for a nice future, as SKADE will have to invest a lot into the upcoming round. But because of the flawless anti-eco in the round prior, SKADE still has a lot of money to work with, but Endpoint do as well. They've got that bomb plant down. They now will have a decent amount of loss bonus, but I'm not sure if they actually have a full buy here. Actually, they do not. they will just be on pistol armor and a couple of nades. So hopefully just going to inflict a little bit more damage, continue that trend here, and keep SKADE on the back foot just a little bit, even if they do not find a round victory. Denislaw, though, he has been so aggressive, and SKADE, they're showing a level of comfort on this CT side of Inferno that I did not see on Dust 2. They are finding so many little aggressive plays, and you can see that some of these players have awakened.
Bellon. He's been playing so conservatively on the B side, and it's a pleasant change to see because generally speaking, when you have 3 players here, you do see a lot of aggression, but I'm more surprised to see that at the same time, SKADE are not doing much towards the A side to make it seem like they have more players here. Denislaw is just going to be fully flashed up and spotted. They've got the guns to take him down, but not the wits to do so. Rainwaker is there to support, and it seems like the certain death that should have come through on the CT side, Denislaw, who had no right to survive, will do so, and SKADE do not lose a single man.
That's exactly what they needed. Once again, they don't lose players, but nice round from Denislaw there. Good collateral kill that could have gotten hairy if he actually didn't find that, but because he does, keeps himself alive and his teammates, and in doing so will secure a lot of economy for the rest of this half. Nade down mid, see if that does any damage. Pretty good nade actually on a Crucial. That gets him down to 63 HP. He does go for the peek towards middle, but Denislaw, he has shown so much confidence in this game. He's peeking down middle there, but it will be Spellin who is challenged. Denislaw now getting aggressive towards apartments, tags Robin through the wall. Man, this guy is on a tear in this game. It looks like he could do no wrong. If he's able to continue this momentum for the rest of it, look at this. He's taking another angle as well. Are you kidding me, Denislaw? This man has no fear whatsoever. It feels like he just can't miss, and that seems to be the case.
The full rotation looks to be coming out from SKADE, Maui. That is spelling trouble for Endpoint. They do have one Molotov. It's likely to be used towards new box. But are they going to go for the full execute or more for contact play? Utilities being used. Flashes are there. Crucial finds one, but Rocking responds, and with it comes out with more. Even backs off to secure himself his life as he continues his dominance over the B site. 6-3. SKADE are not looking like they have any ground to lose in this game. They're just playing it chill, they're playing it calm, collected, and gorgeous Counter-Strike coming out from them.
You got to celebrate SKADE here. After those opening rounds from Endpoint, it's really been the SKADE show since. Not even losing too many players in these rounds. Rather flawless CT side play. And now look at this. A boost coming out on top of that to try to enable Denislaw again. He has been so good on this side, and they are allowing him to even play better here with plays like that. It's a shame he didn't find the pick, but Endpoint, they will challenge him once again. It looks like they want this bracket control out, and perhaps a little bit of luck is what they need.
Now, though, Rainwaker, 2 shots onto Cyril and Thomas. Robin, his response is there, but it will not mean much, Maui. I don't think Endpoint knows what to do here. Endpoint are just being massacred time after time. And Maui, they're not really splitting up. It does seem like they're saying, okay, 4 people go A, 4 people go B. There's no fancy utility. There's no good takes coming in. There's no split up into apartments, boiler, and mid, trying to hit people from all the sides. It really does seem like they just concentrate their efforts into one area.
Yeah, it's really odd. A tactical timeout comes out from Endpoint, and this is reminiscent of their game against Kova earlier, where they were having a very tough time on the T side. It seemed like everything SKADE did, or Kova in that instance, was just working. And we'll see if they're able to bounce back in the same fashion that they did in that match, because if they don't, this could just be SKADE running away with it and sending us to a third map.
Molotov, that is deep. Is that smoke on bot banana thrown by Endpoint or SKADE?
I think the car one is by Endpoint.
Not the car one, the bottom banana smoke.
I'm almost sure that would be SKADE's, right?
Okay, since I don't know.
Wow.
Dennis Law gets a great kill on the crucial there. I'll talk about that utility later on, actually. But Dennis Law with a great kill on the crucial. That smoke was Endpoint's.
Well, Rocking lost his smoke in this round already, and they didn't smoke banana, or they did smoke banana earlier. So
okay, I'm probably wrong then. Yeah, interesting. But Dennis Law, he's going to be given a chance to get a free kill, but denies himself the opportunity. Backs off to a safer angle and chooses to elect to use that coupon for one free kill later on when it's worth even more. So I thought they did the triple banana molly, which some teams like to do, where you molly from mid and you molly 2 different deep molotovs from B, and you use that to get control. But the reason why I thought Endpoint smoked here was because that smoke landed really oddly and only covered half of the bottom of banana, which is, it's very hard to get that smoke wrong as a CT side. Ooh, nice double nade.
we'll see if Endpoint is able to find anything here, though. It seems like B has to be the answer at this point because Dennis Law is playing so well and he just seemingly cannot miss. It'd be probably better to just test Spellin at this point, who hasn't had as strong of a performance thus far. So Crucial will be the one to peek him. A wide swing comes out, but Rocking's right there to cover. So an individual test from Endpoint, probably not exactly what they were looking for there, but Crucial just thought he saw an opportunity and he went for it. And Dennis Law now is pushed back onto the bomb site. And finally, at least, Endpoint do have a clean banana control here. Will SKADE rotate a player over? Rainwaker is here towards CT, Rocking with a nice orange splash there. And Spellin, he is challenged and he is up to the task. He finds 2, looking for more. He does with 1, and Robin will capitalize off of that with a headshot of his own. And will Robin be able to find more? He is flirting with a Molotov, and he will not. So at this point, Endpoint, they are just stumped in this game. They have no ins anywhere on the map. It seems like they're getting picked apart, regardless if they go B or A, whether it's Spellin's op or it's Dennis Law's. It's just, at this point, pick your poison.
All of the above? It seems like that is the answer for them. I don't really like their default that much either. Endpoint's got some serious flaws in Inferno. I think that's becoming more and more clear as we move on. If they can get to 6 rounds, though, maybe CT side will be a little bit better. We've seen them actually come through in quite a few maps from their CT side, but let's wait to find out whether that will be the case. Raftu thought he'd be able to get some good damage in through the wall, but Dennis Law, now he has to take down Crucial. Rainwaker's down and out. Crucial has not won this duel very often, but will Dennis... Oh, he turns around at the perfect time as well. They were trying to bait him out with the rifle, but Crucial, now he's got the angle because Dennis Law backed off. 9-3. Looks like Endpoint might have finally found a way to get themselves that 4th round, but Raftu's still alive, but unfortunately, Cyril does take him down. Spellin can't hit that shot, and there you go. 4 rounds for Endpoint.
Yeah, but look at the money on SKADE. They'll have buys for the rest of the half easily. They could buy 5 ops on all 5 players and probably buy 5 ops again in the very next round, even if they lose all of their players. But they will not have to even opt for that, as they will probably just go for the double op again, and so that whole money theory won't have to get tested, thankfully. That would have been a little bit clowny. I don't even know why I'm trailing on about this, but it just feels like SKADE can do no wrong, and Mighty Max, he runs right into Spellin there. But Crucial, he's been finding some success with this op on T side. Maybe this was the fix for Endpoint, just putting him on the op and looking for a little bit of dry control and finding some fights. Now, Rainwaker, he'll be challenged at the arch side right now. He's in this cubby. He's had so much success here thus far, but they are going to just ignore him. In fact, Robin gets taken down, but Raftu, he can't find the shot there, so it might be actually a 5th round on the board. In fact, it's really shaping up to be such a thing. Crucial holding the flank here, but Rocking gets the better of him, and now it's down to a 2v2 situation. Thomas gets taken down on the bomb site, just leaving Surreal. He's found 1 kill in the round, but he has to find 2 more against Spellin and Rocking. Rocking, he has such low HP. Surreal, he just needs 1 bullet to take down this player in pit, but now that they know of his position, this is going to be so difficult for him. He looks for the shot, but he won't be able to find it, and this was a round slipping between the fingers of the Endpoint players. Crucial probably does not need to back up the way that he does in Apartments there, but a very strong retake from Rocking and Spellin. The B players haven't been tested quite as much, but when they have been called upon, they have done a great job.
Every single peak in that post round, except for the last player, seemed to be wrong for me. The player who planted the bomb, I don't remember who it was. Crucial, I mean, that just didn't make any sense for me.
Thomas.
Thomas, yes. Thomas playing in front of default? When he knows there's someone in Apartment, that in itself is mind-boggling to me. But they're not waiting for the CTs to come to them in this post plant, and that could actually have lost them a lot more than they expect from a single round, because now you're on 10-4, and even if it's a 10-5, that's a drastically different situation than a 9-6. A pistol round is significantly less impactful even if you win it on a 10-5. Surreal has to come up over here. If he loses control over the Apartments, that means that Rainwaker and Raftu can just get aggressive on mid, get control of that easily, or even retreat back into the A side and make it impossible for them to be able to clear out those angles in time with the lack of flashbangs they have. Now, fortunately, Endpoint does have 4 Molotovs, and that means, oh no, Thomas going down. That is trouble. The Molotovs they're using are standard, the same as they did before. Taking full shot control. Rainwaker is getting ready to aggress now. He finds another, but he can't complete the frag. Denislaw with the Deagle sees Rocking on an AWP that he wishes he had. But are they going to check this angle now that, oh, he like this. Finally, we're seeing some changes coming through. They even pick up the smoke on the way. That's good communication from them. Surreal can smoke off CT, making this a very difficult take. But there you see Denislaw coming in as well. Robin is able to take him down. The bomb should be planted. Rocking, can he deny it or not? It should not be possible. 4v2. He's been spotted, but he's found the first. Can he continue to come through when they need it the most? Raftu and Rocking, the 2 R's, have a chance. Can they get it done? Rocking, it's another free kill. And a third. Surreal left in the 1v2. Swings out wide. Can't finish the first. Repeaks and Raftu's got it. What is this?
Rocking is a stud in this game also. This felt like the Denislaw story, but when you look at the scoreboard, it was actually Rainwaker and Rocking having some very big rounds as well. Denislaw, I think, had the most consistent impact, but Rocking, I think he had 2 4Ks in a row on retakes there. That is insane stuff from him. And this is a falling op shot there. That it just, I can't believe it. And Surreal, man, he's a little bit shaken up by that. He just feels, how is that even possible? How did they get on the bomb site? How did you guys all die? I can't even really, I actually can't blame Endpoint for that one. The first one was a little bit questionable, but that one was just Rocking going absolutely crazy there. That was insane.
For that round, yes, but if you look at their firepower, Maui, they've not even got 10 kills on a single player. And I have to put so much of the blame on the shoulder of the in-game leaders for this game. They did not look like they knew how to handle the terrorist side at all. They did not look like they knew how to use the default to bait out utility, to use the default to bait out a CT player, get the advantage early, and then use that. It seemed like everywhere they went, they were getting taken down by negligence or by the sheer fact that there's an op in front of you and you haven't flashed him. How many times did we see Rainwaker playing from outside cubby and finding a kill even though they'd seen him there before? How many times did we see Rainwaker getting a free shot that he should never have had? He's done 15 kills and 9 deaths. That's a great job by him, but that should not have been the case.
It probably shouldn't have been. And that will, some of the blame does lie with Endpoint and how they called, how they played out some of those situations. I am finding Endpoint to just look less comfortable on this map than I may have first believed, because players like Thomas and players like Robin just putting themselves in situations that also don't look as favorable as they do on other maps. They look much more well versed on maps like Dust 2, and I think Overpass is another one we saw them have some signs of life on. But Inferno, they are oftentimes in weird situations, like they haven't really drilled this one out as hard as they have on their other ones. So maybe the map pool isn't as deep for Endpoint as we may have been led to believe. And that does also come back to the IGL just a little bit. But we'll see on CT side if they find better footing, because they had a rough time. They had a rough start on Vertigo to start that one out, but they were able to claw back. But this is it's a slightly steeper scoreline, and we'll see what Mighty Max is able to do with it.
Thomas peeking out, needs some kills. Robin on the boost, though, comes up big. 2 beautiful headshots, and that set things up for Thomas, who's got to find the frags, but the star has dimmed and its light has been snuffed out. Surreal looking to boost up Crucial again, potentially, but the smoke finishes off, and instead he settles with getting a few quick kills. Can they get this retake? Flashbang to go out, not doing anything. Is that a decoy? That might have been a decoy. Dennis Raw knows that the bomb can be defused. Rainwake and himself, though, they've been so good so far, and they will not stop on the terrorist side. I think with that pistol round, we might have guaranteed a third map.
Yeah, it seems really likely here. Just Endpoint seem a little bit mentally defeated after that one. They found the opening picks. This was a 5v3 at one point, but it somehow, some way, Dennis Law and Rainwaker just made this all work. And credit to them for a great defense there from Emo and Nubox. But Endpoint, I feel like when I see them on other maps, they look so much stronger. And I don't even just mean comfort there. It just feels like they would have hit one of those shots. They would have got one of those kills. And so at this point, I just can't really believe that they are still checked into this game. Probably going to see SKADE run away with this one, but Endpoint, they will still have a little bit of fight left in them. There are still a few rounds that have to be taken by SKADE here, and it's not like Endpoint's going to roll over that easily.
It's true. They're going to put up a fight, absolutely. But SKADE, they've looked like a completely different team right now. I've loved this. The kind of firepower I'm seeing from them, it wasn't there on Overpass, and I have to start asking why Overpass was even their first pick if Inferno is this good for them. I imagine some of their players are looking like they're having their numbers inflated because of how well they're performing, but even so, this looks like a very different SKADE. Thrill, waiting for any noise to be made, waiting for anyone to come through that smoke, but instead has to refresh the smoke. Excellent timing, though, and he will be positioned very aggressively as well, which could catch them out. Now, Cyril does get a chance to take down Rocking. He's instead gone through the smoke. He's got confused, and because of that, that'll be the B-bomb site that has fallen. Robin with the scout can't do anything here either. An Endpoint, you know how you said they're going to roll over with great difficulty? Maybe not so much. Mighty Max does get a nice kill through the smoke, though.
Yeah, I hoped for that for the sake of the game and making it competitive and close, but you know what? On to map 3 we likely will go. 13-4 already here, and after that, SKADE staying alive with 4 players will farm a lot of cash, as they got a few of those with Mac 10s. It just feels like at this point everything is working for SKADE. Falling op shots, jumping Glock shots, running AK shots. It feels like the CS gods are looking down and smiling at SKADE right now. I'm not sure why, but that just seems to be the case. Maybe they did a little prayer to Gaben between map 1 and 2, and I mean, I thought Gaben might be, you know, pretty hands-off god given the state of Counter-Strike, but you know what? Maybe he's a little bit more active lately, given the competition in the FPS scene.
Endpoint will have one more full buy, Maui. One full buy to rule them all. One full buy to find them. One full buy to bring them all, and Mighty Max will bind them. Great shot from the USB. Rocking, not quite looking as flexible around Coffin as he did earlier with the AWP, but even so, Mighty Max, good shots from him.
Still should be a clean round from SKADE here, unless Denislaw gets a little too aggressive, but no, he actually won't. Very smart play from him, and that's it. Another jumping MAC-10 shot. With the MAC-10, it's the least questionable that it finds shots in the air like that, but still, it really does feel like SKADE can just do anything at this point, and everything will work. But Denislaw, he heard that, he felt that, but at the end of the day, Endpoint, they can shoot back if you give them those kinds of opportunities, but this will put SKADE at round 14. Spellin will be on the flank here. He wants to farm up this cash. I don't think he wants to take this MAC-10 into the next round, regardless of the outcome of this one, so he's probably going to be hunting these players down. There may be a crossfire in spawn here, but he will find Robin, as a matter of fact. He's going to keep on strafing out, and as they pinch this CT spawn position, it will be Thomas who finds one, and actually, they won't be able to recover any of those AKs, so there is a decision to be made by SKADE here whether they want to keep these AKs into the upcoming round, or these MAC-10s, I'm sorry. And it doesn't seem like they would actually be too effective, given that every player on Endpoint purchased head armor except for the glass cannon of Crucial.
Crucial's been such an important player, though, that at this point, if you can do anything in any way, that definitely works out. But yeah. Crucial, that's what I'm talking about. Great kill under rocking. My stream lagged out for a second, so I didn't actually see that. Crucial, I saw that one. Raptu is next to fall. Surreal pulls out his weapon, but it's a bit too late, and he can't get the spray down. Don't know what he was doing with the grenade in his hand over there, but it is the unfortunate reality we sometimes find ourselves in. Good nade from Endpoint, but Robin can't get a kill with that. The Rainwaker is somewhat affected, though. And in they go. This retake decides their fate. They lose this. It's all done. It's all gone. It's all dusted. They've got some tricky smokes as well. Some retake protocols, but Spellin has been fully flashed up. He will potentially be taken down, but not before he can get a quick kill. Rainwaker and Spellin have guaranteed this round and potentially map win.
11 map points for SKADE here, and it seems like Overpass is inevitable. Despite the opening picks from Crucial, this was a 5v3. This is just a testament to how checked out Endpoint are of this game. This was a 5v3, and who was it that got caught on the balcony there? Just quick switching or pulling a nade out?
Or was it
it's
Thomas?
Surreal. Or no, Thomas was last alive. It was Surreal. It was Surreal. So Surreal, usually a veteran leader for this team, but now Mighty Max, he's just running down Banana through a complete Molotov, giving his life up at this point. You can tell that Endpoint, they want no more of Inferno. Their minds are already onto greener pastures, greener being Overpass, the color palette.
Oranger pastures.
Orange?
The Overpass is kind of orange.
What you looking at?
I don't know, like the lighting in Overpass is orange. It's kind of like it's a 4 p.m. evening light, you know, like Inferno. I can see this is noon, you know, the shadows aren't too deep. Well, maybe not noon, but this is more like 10 a.m. 11 a.m. The shadows are pretty, you know, almost shallow. The lighting is nice and, you know, daylighty. Overpass, it's a bit more orange, you know, with some good auburn hues.
Yeah, I could. Okay, I feel like it's really beigeish, kind of almost like. Yeah, I guess. If your digital vibrance is all the way up, I guess it could look fairly orange.
No, I've never tweaked any of those settings.
Oh, okay, well kind of more of a skin tone, but well, maybe. Regardless, there's still one more round to be played here. Robin around Fountain right now is going to try to hold them off, but he could not see anything. Good execute coming out from SKADE. You love to see that, as they are treating this round with the utmost respect despite their advantage. And Denislaw, he will swing out here, not showing any respect to Surreal, and it's just down to Crucial. At this point, can Crucial find a couple kills? I'm going to say the over-under is 1.5. And place your bets, it's under. Well, I thought he was going to play that a little bit more carefully, just to try to eco frag, or I mean, just get some exit frags or something, but